Yes, that is my shot, and I'm proud of it. Anyways, welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna talk about gear. This is mainly for real estate photography and what I use on my real estate photography shoots. So to start it off, I have the Mavic Air. I wanted to do some cool shots. I mean, it would be very pleasing to see, like macro shots of the propellers, and all the stuff to please it. But I forgot to buy the lens for that. But anyways, here we have the Mavic Air. This is my go-to, to do some drone photography. And I don't know if you can see, this is all the photos that I do for real estate photography. And let's see here, we're gonna get to it right now. I took a lot of photos on this one property. So stuff like this is mainly what it's for, to get the surroundings and everything of the house. It looks good. I normally take off all the observed, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, this is a nice house. This gear, very good, does the job, and yeah, I can't really complain. The only thing that I would recommend you guys to purchase is the ND filters. I've been having quite some problems with sun glares and all that stuff. I mean, when I get more clientele, I am planning to buy the Mavic Pro 2. That way I can do a lot of cool things and have a much better quality, as this can do only so much, but this has been good to me since day one. So this is gonna be forever my little guy, my baby. Anyways, on to the next one is the camera that I'm using with the lens. So I have a Sony A7 Mark II with a 10 to 18 lenses. Now, the lens part is what I struggle the most, because it really shows a lot of like a bubble, like there's a lot of distortion around the lens, so I wouldn't recommend it. And it's a crop sensor lens, so if I put it on full frame mode, you can really see the difference. And I mean, for right now, as you can see, it does the job, but I highly recommend a 16 to 35 millimeter Zeiss lens if you're planning to get a Mark II or Mark III or whatever. But gear doesn't really matter, you guys. Like, you just need a full frame lens or full frame camera and a wide angle lens, and you're good to go. That now, for the tripod, I have a basic Amazon tripod for now. I am planning to get the Manfrotto, the ones with the high-rise legs. It's pretty neat. I've used it before and it's so convenient because it does go up, I want to say like 6 feet, and that will give you a different perspective of the house. It will almost make it into eye level, if that makes sense. It's more pleasing to your eye. So I am planning to get that. Now, what I spent on this gear was probably, at the time, was $3,500, and that's just to keep you going. Now I'm looking at a $4,000 investment with the upgraded gear of drone, tripod, and lens. Just 3 things. Keep that in mind. 3 things would cost me close to $4,000. Because with the Manfrotto, they don't provide you with the head, so you have to buy that separate. And there's a head that I really like, So hence why the tripod itself will cost me $700 and something, plus the lens would be 1,200, and the drone would be 1,800 or to 2,100, depending of what specials they have on. But yeah, I mean, this is a very expensive career, but in the end, it's all worth it because you're providing a good quality service for your customers and clients, and that will get back to you. It will feed more your business, and you will get shots like this. This is a really good quality. Like, I would like to print this out because this is really nice. But yeah, so keep that in mind when you're going out there. The type of quality or equipment that you have. Do your research. Don't jump the gun like I did. But I just needed to get started. I do a lot of stuff like this, where I just buy everything. Like, this is actually, I built this computer. Really proud of it. It works. I mean, other than that watermark that I need to get purchased, Windows Pro, it's a really nice computer. I mean, I built it myself with strictly for editing purposes and for YouTube, because I got tired of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to load Premiere or Photoshop or Lightroom. It would take about 20 minutes. It was super slow. The computer, it was like 6 years to 7 years old, and it was time for a new one. And now I could get pump as many videos as I can to help you guys out there. That was the main purpose of this, because 2020 is the year. I opened this channel since 2016, I think, and I have done nothing because of obstacles that I keep telling myself. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, my computer's too slow. Oh, this. So I dropped $650, built myself a computer. So I'll stop complaining, stop making excuses. And that's just a lesson for you guys as well. Stop making excuses and go for it. But just do your research. If you are gonna plan to get this lens that I'm using, because it is like $700 to $800, it's the 10 to 18 millimeter. Just know that the sweet spot on that lens is it's at 14 millimeter, and that's where you get those shots. The vertical lines are really good and crisp, because if you go a little bit wider, it's gonna start turning into a bubble. So you don't want that. So just a piece of advice for you guys out there. Let me know down in the comments below what equipment do you guys use? What kind of lenses do you guys use? Do you have a preference of tripods? Do you guys recommend? Help each other out. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.